This is Tom Aspray with the Viper Report, giving you a little pre-Christmas market update as we head into the long weekend, and hopefully you'll have a great time with family and friends. I put up a couple articles in the last week on Forbes.com. Yesterday I provided my year-end outlook for the energy markets. They reached a critical level in the past couple of weeks and have turned lower. They were up on Wednesday, but it'll be, crucial to see how they do in the next couple of weeks because the weekly indicators could generate more negative signals at that point. Still looking for a pullback in some of the energy ETFs, which have a great run and are overbought. Over the weekend, I looked at the 2021 forecast by leading Wall Street strategists and wondered whether the small gains of about 10%, the average projection, whether that'd be enough for today's traders, since we've seen a lot of very dramatic moves in the past couple months. This table shows you they range from 3,800 up to 4,400 for next year. You should also be aware that this is a very difficult task, and they typically do not do very well on these forecasts, but by the end of the year, things could change quite a bit. In Wednesday's Viper Report, I pointed out that 3 of the daily advanced decline lines, the SPY, S&P, the Dow Industrials, and the NYSE stocks only, had turned negative as of Tuesday's close. Though the breadth was positive on Wednesday, it has not been enough to change these levels dramatically. This chart shows you that the S&P 500 AD line had dropped below its moving average and it formed lower highs. So this is a negative divergence. That should be a drag on the market as we head into the end of the year. We could see the AD line drop back to these support levels. The NYSE stocks only has been much stronger in December. It had made a new high with prices, but has also just fractionally dropped below its moving average. So clearly the technical outlook is not nearly as positive it was in early November. If you want to see my thoughts then, you can go to the Viper Report page on YouTube and click on this post-election technical outlook. It was posted on November 6th when the market was looking much stronger and led to a very dramatic rally. You can see that in this chart of the AD lines. They flipped back above their moving averages early in November and have been very positive since that time as they both broke out before the middle of the month. That pointed to higher stock prices as well as the NYSE composite finally made new highs. Things could be a little more challenging as we head into 2021. This week, the consumer confidence dropped sharply. That's not a great sign, but 1 month doesn't make a trend. So I'll be looking at the numbers in the next couple of months. If the consumer is much less optimistic looking forward, they are likely to cut back their spending, which will be a drag on economic growth and therefore earning. In each Viper ETF report, we update our positions. We have a number of long positions for both investors and traders, and we've been raising the stops as we get stopped out of a couple of positions in the past week or so. One of our best positions has been in the iShares North American Tech Software. Had a great run. You see that it closed back above its pivot in about November 9th, and that was around 315, now testing 363. In my Wealth 365 presentation in January, I'll be focusing in on using pivot analysis to both time entries and exits. I hope you'll be able to join me, and if you sign up with us, that'd be great. We also introduced a new table for our stock positions. You can see we have 7 stock positions as of Tuesday's close. We've taken some profits, and we continue to raise their stops. So got some good response on this table from their clients. In Wednesday morning's update, there were 4 stocks that I thought looked really good. These are Leggett LEG, BLPD, which was up over 3.4% on Wednesday, NCNO, which was down about 3%, but still looks like it's trying to bottom, and VRTS, which closed up on Wednesday as well. Many option traders use my Viper Hot Stock scan and advice trade options and have been quite successful in the past year. One of the things I discuss regularly for subscribers is the AAII sentiment numbers. Little change this last week, 43.6% were bullish. That's still a fairly high number. Neutral is also pretty high. You can see that most of the people that moved out of the bearish camp moved into the neutral camp, which suggests they're looking for a pullback in the first quarter. Well, that's all I have today. As always, if you have any comments or questions about the video or my analysis, you can always email me at tom@viperreport.com. So it's pretty quick in getting back to most inquiries because your input and questions are very important to me. That's it for today. As always, you can go to theviperreport.com and see some recent articles. And of course, if you want to subscribe, there's a link to either the Viper ETF or the Hot Stocks Report at $34.95 each per month, and you get 6 trading lessons that'll help you better understand my methodology. Most importantly, I hope you have a great holiday, as we all need one, and we're looking forward to a prosperous 2021. Thank you.